Hey guys, so I just finished the videos for student A or student B on the push demand or the pull demand, and I like the first one so much, so I had to watch the second one just to see what Steve Harvey was gonna say, because I like Steve Harvey. The first video caught me off guard a little bit because he went from being no one to being someone. He didn't like where he was at. He got sick of being nobody, was his exact words in that video. And he said, your mind is the most powerful tool that you have, or that we have as humans. And so he went from being no one to being someone. He went from being someone that wasn't happy with himself. He was working a job, spraying for cockroaches in, I think he said 40 businesses or something like that. Or he would grab a milkshake from one, he'd grab a 12-pack of donuts from the other, and he was just unhappy with his life. So he went from being no one to being someone. He found the Navy channel, the Navy recruitment overview of training, whatever you want to call it, advertisement. And he's like, that's what I'm going to do in his mind. So he set out and he did it. And I commend him for that, because as much as I say I want to change something, that's, for me, it's hard to say I'm going to change something and then do it in this aspect. And so after I watched that one, I was like, I wonder what Steve Harvey's got to say about this. So I click on the second video, and I kind of laughed at this video because every morning this guy would call him at 5:30 in the morning, and I would have the same attitude as Steve every morning. Why are you calling me at 5:30 every morning? I'm not a morning person, never will be. But he's like, you start his buddy was like, he's like, you start your day off with such a bad attitude. He's like, that's why you're having a bad day every day. And that makes so much sense. He's like, you've got to learn how to wake up. And I think there's only been a handful of times that I've woke up in a bad attitude, and that's probably just because I haven't slept well the night before. But every morning I wake up and I try to be happy. There's no reason to have a bad attitude when you wake up. You just woke up. You just slept all night, right? So that's kind of my theory on it. And I was reading the discussion, I'm reading it right now, where Mr. King was like, I've pushed videos onto you in the beginning, and I hope by this point you look forward to doing the discussions. I do look forward to doing the discussions because it's different. You're not just typing stuff on a paper and then submitting it online. You actually have to be responsible for turning in your stuff. So you have to do the video, you have to post it to YouTube where it's public, where everybody can see it. I wasn't happy with that in the beginning, but it doesn't bother me anymore. But I look forward to doing these discussions because you get to listen to our classmates. It's kind of like being in class per se. You get to watch them, watch how they talk, watch how they interact with themselves on their phone, and share their views, and then you get to respond to them that way. So I really like doing the online videos now.